Alright, so let's talk about the decrypt string from alphabet to integer mapping. So you're given a string S and there's a digit and the pound key combining, and then A to I represent 1 to 9, and then J to Z represent 10 pound to 26 pound, right? So just return a string form, and just return a string, right? And then you'll be able to understand what just happened. So A represent 1, right? B represent 2, and then K represent 11 pound, right? So 10 represent 10 pound represent J, right? So in this solution, we can actually go from what forward, and once we go forward, so imagine this is I position. We just make sure I plus 2 is what is pound. If this is pound, then we'll definitely know, like we want to convert a 10 to what to J, right? And then if I plus 2 does not equal to pound, then we definitely know this is something that should be should be the range from A to I, right? And then this is one type of solution. So we starting from the beginning all the way to the end. And there's another solution which I'm actually preferring, that I'm starting from the back to the beginning. So I would definitely know, do I have a pound or not, right? So I don't have to check for the current current position for the pound. I just have to say, okay, if this is the integer, then I just add, right? So I don't, for my preference, I like to go from the end of string to the beginning of string, but I will definitely demo one solution starting from the back, starting from the forward all the way to the back. And then this is actually pure math. Like if you're just wondering, like sometimes we get 1, right? And sometimes we need to what subtract by 1. This is because what we need to follow the ASCII table. This is A and this is 97, and if this is 1, then we need to actually subtract by 1 when we have 1. So you will definitely see what just happened. So the first solution is going to be the forward. And okay, so if you want to return a string, I have a string builder, and I will just return sp.toString. And also, like, I need an index. So actually I can call this a val, right? I want to convert my the alphabet index to the val, and then the value will be 10 represent J, right? So okay, so let's just start putting in. So I equal to 0, and then I less than s.length, and then I plus plus, right? So I have to make sure my I plus 2 is less than a.length, and also the a.char at I plus 2 is equal to what? Is equal to pound, right? So I will definitely know this is a range between J to Z, right? So I will just say val is actually equal to integer.parsing, and then I will definitely use the substring for this. So I comma I plus 2. So I will take in the value from 1 to from 0 index to 2 index, but I'm actually exclude the 2 index, so I will get 10, right? Then later on I will just increment my I by 2. This is because I will increment my I by 2, so I will definitely get here at the end of the if statement. On the next iteration, I will just go right by 1. And else, so you might be wondering that why are you not append the value to a string builder? I will definitely append later, but not now. So in this one, if I'm at the current position 1, I just have to say a.char at I, and then just subtract by 0. So we all starting from 0, right? We're all starting from 0, and then when we want to add the value, we need to plus a, right? Plus a is 97, and then we get rid of what? We get rid of 0 already, right? And then we want to make sure we append ASCII.append a C, right? But what is C? C is actually what? Char, and then the value minus A, plus A, minus 1, right? So value is actually what? I mean, if you notice, like, value is actually the integer, right? Then I'm actually adding the I'm adding the current value, which is the which is what? 97. I mean, from lowercase alphabet A 97 all the way to Z, and based on this I'm adding the value, and I already convert to the int, right? I already convert to int, but I need to subtract by 1. This is because I took the spot for A. So and then ASCII.toString should be okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. How do you not responding? Alright, yeah. So I find a mistake. ToString. Alright, so this is actually the forward solution. Is you go from the beginning all the way to the end. So for the time and space, this is all of n. For space, all of n for the time. So let's talk about the other solution, backward. So for the backward, entire same idea, but it depends on how you like to code. So as I'm still using a string builder, and return ASCII.toString. I also need my current integer, current position for what? For I. So we usually, when we started from the end to the beginning, we want to say I greater equal than 0, right? Alright, so I don't like the space here. Okay. Alright, so I need to make sure my current position char, right? So a start char at AI, and then if C is actually equal to pound, right? Then I will do something. If C is not, then I just add in, right? And don't forget I need a val, right? And I'm actually assigning val in the if statement and also else statement, and I would just say append. So I would say char at val, char at v equal to what? Char, and using the a plus val minus 1. This is entirely the same idea. And then what to do for this one? So if I starting from the, okay, imagine you only have this. So imagine you only have 10 pound, 11 pound, and then you don't have 12, right? So I'm going to substring from here to here, but I'm actually not including the last one, right? And then I will subtract the position. Sorry, I will subtract the index. So I'm currently at this spot, right? And I want to subtract the index by what? By 3. And I will go from here, subtract by 3. I will definitely jump by here, right? Right? 1, 2, 3. This is length of 3, right? So this is entire same idea. Okay, so we want to convert the string to integer, right? So I want to say parsing, and the is the substring from what? From I minus 2 to I, right? Now I would say, okay, I minus equal to 3. And this is going to be entirely the same thing as the parsing string the value of C and I minus minus. Right? I minus minus because I only need to delete, one index at this position, right? And then for the pound, you need to delete what? 3 lengths for the position. So let me run it, see if I have any error or not. Okay, so look at this. JKAB and JKAB. Alright. Sorry, BAKJ and then JKAB. They are actually reversed. Why? Because I'm actually goes from the back to the beginning. So I need a reverse. And this is actually made by, on purpose. So this is a solution. Submit. Alright, for the time and space, this is all of n. For the space, all of n. For the time. And like if you really want to debug more, and you know, just run it. I mean, I don't mind. Like just look at the windows on the left. Alright, so this is pretty much a solution. So if you want to go further for the debugging, just copy and paste my solution and then just go debug by yourself. Alright, so if you still have questions, leave a comment below, subscribe if you want it, and I will see you next time. Bye.